Now I would like to use this trace to show you how I went through a series of steps to decide that these decelerations are late decelerations. The first thing that I did was to look at the shape of the deceleration. There's a deceleration there, one there. In fact, there are a small one there and a small one there. And when I'm looking at the shape, what I'm really looking at is the onset of the deceleration, and it's the rate of onset. So we look at the beginning of the deceleration and see what the rate is when it gets down to its lowest point. And these are what I would call a slow onset. Even when you look at this little tiny one, the beginning of the deceleration is there, the lowest point is there, so the onset has a slow appearance. And in fact, if you look at any of these decelerations, they have an onset that is slow. Now this is the first question that helps me decide that are they early, late or variable decelerations, and I know that early and lates have a slow onset and variables have a rapid onset. So these decelerations are the slow onset type. So now I have to decide, are they early or late? And the way I do that is to compare the lowest point of the deceleration with the peak of the contraction. Now, every one of these, if you look at the lowest point of the deceleration, it compares with the peak of the contraction by being after it, not at the same time. And if you look at every one, the lowest point is after the contraction. And decelerations that have their slow onset and the lowest point after the peak of the contraction are simply called late decelerations.